It is Tuesday, January 13th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. Lawmakers will be back in Montgomery today to start the 2026 legislative session. At the top of the agenda will be the state's two budgets. Local bills are expected to receive priority as well, but it is an election year for state offices. Host of Alabama Public Television's Capitol Journal, Todd Stacy, says because of that, expect a speedy session so lawmakers can get back on the campaign trail. Governor Kay Ivey will deliver the annual State of the State address this evening. In a statement last week, the governor's office says Ivey will build on the state's success by focusing on education, bolstering public safety, and conservatively budgeting. A new study shows significant improvement over the past decade stemming from Alabama's educational reforms. The report from the Public Affairs Research Council of Alabama details the success of many of those programs, including improvements in graduation rates, increased access to the state's pre-K program, and better alignment with workforce needs. The report also ties those successes to robust funding from the state. As the Alabama Daily News reports, lawmakers are considering how to work with slower revenue growth in the state's Education Trust Fund and how that will affect funding for critical programs. And a 1,000-pound great white shark is taking advantage of Alabama's warm Gulf waters. According to the research and conservation nonprofit OSearch, the 12-foot female named Ernst was detected over the weekend just 4 miles south of Dauphin Island. The group had originally tagged her in Nova Scotia in October. That's more than 3,000 miles away from the Alabama coast by the way the shark swims. An OSearch researcher told AL.com it's unusual for great whites to swim so close to shore. The device used to track Ernst only transmits when she is close to the surface, so it's unclear where she's been since her last ping on Sunday. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org and check out our local newscast during WBHM's broadcast of NPR's Morning Edition and the afternoon's All Things Considered. That's each weekday on 90.3 WBHM Birmingham and at WBHM.org.